Hey, man. Let them know. They like, who is that? They don't know. Keef, look up. Y'all good? Y'all got him? I keep going. Hey, no, right here.
What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Hit the like button. Let's jump right into it. Chief Keef. Man, Chief Keef turned up the BET Awards yesterday. I thought that was dope to see Chief Keef, to see some of his homies tweeting out and posting out, giving Sosa his flowers. I ain't gonna lie, Sosa killed the BET Awards. He had his swag on, looked like he was dressed in the closet. He had on jump pants, he had on like a swag shirt, he had on a Nike shoes. Sosa showed you that he created a lot of the swag that a lot of the artists be wearing now on some real shit. Watching that shit, I thought it was dope. I had a few take-ins though from the BET Awards, to be honest with you. I thought it was ratchet as hell. I thought this is one of the ratchetest shits I ever seen. But I thought it was dope because I ain't hear no reports of nobody getting hurt, nobody getting shot, nobody blah, 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 blah. I ain't hear none of that shit. So that's a win. Anytime everybody can go back home to their families, that's a win. So I think we can continue doing this kind of content with black people because they always act like you put a bunch of black people together, it's going to be body bags and shit like that. But I'm not gonna lie, that shit was ratchet as hell. You got Sexy Red talking about somebody walk past stuff, farting. You got Sosa in there. He got the whole gang in there. He swagged out. Man, I seen all kind of shit going on in there. They got G Herbo on stage with Moneybag. Now think about this. Moneybag girl is Ari, and that's also G Herbo baby mama. They got them on stage together. Then they put Scrappy in the middle. So you can tell they knew they shouldn't been doing this shit because they got Scrappy in the middle. This shit was ratchet. I like the fact that they had the Migos performing, but remember, you know, last time Sosa and the Migos, I ain't gonna say last time because I'm pretty sure they've been together before then, but you gotta remember, Cap and the Migos got into it a little while ago. And Cap was real close to Chief Keef, but I don't think that's the issue. I think they been got past that. It was dope to see the brothers do that shit. You gotta remember, brothers gonna beat, brothers gonna fight, but when you come back, sometimes the love gotta be stronger than who right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the love gotta be stronger than who right. And I think that was dope to see the Migos together. People gonna fall out. You know, it's how you react when y'all going through the bad issues. And you can clearly see why they going through bad, all kind of rumors. Them brothers got together for a black show. I thought that was dope as hell. But on some real shit, nobody would be watching the BET Awards if Sosa one now. This some real shit. Like, they should have named that shit the Chief Keef BET Awards. Like, you know, Chief Keef should have been sponsored. I don't know if he was getting paid an endorsement deal or anything, but the world was watching that shit because of Sosa. You know, Chief Keef, you know, he was banned from that shit because he did 106 in Park bogus a little while ago and didn't show up to the show and shit like that, so they banned him. Then I guess Tyler Perry behind this BET shit now, so, you know, they brought him back. Nobody would have ever stayed in the house, bought beer, barbecue, bought food, celebrated the BET Awards if Sosa went on that shit. And it's just in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, the Quavo shit was real strong. I thought it was dope to see like the Quavo and Offset shit. I thought that was dope, but in my opinion, nobody would have watched that shit if it wasn't for the beat, for Chief Keef being there. And I'm gonna tell you about watching that shit, you can clearly tell Chief Keef kind of slipped on the ball. He dropped the ball a little bit. And I think he needs to take this music shit super serious because people celebrated him like Jay-Z on some real shit. And I don't see him, you know, on that level. I think the legendary status, he on that level. You know, he changed rap game. People want to act like him. You know, people started dropping in the videos and then picking themselves back up like him and, you know, rapping like him. It was hard to miss Chief. I tell people this all the time. It was hard to miss Chief Keef because everybody sounded like him. So, you know, when an artist dropped, then you got to wait 5-6 months for him to drop again. Shit, it was like Chief Keef dropped every day because the motherfucker sounded like him. You know, but I thought the award was dope. And in my opinion, you need to take this rap shit way more serious now. And I understand he had lawsuits and shit like that because he didn't really do the business right. You know, Keef didn't really do the business right. You know, he done been in lawsuits and beef with labels and shit. But you can clearly tell he got a status like none other, in my opinion. Sosa should be up there with Jay-Z and Drake status. All that, he the best Chicago rapper ever. He the king of drill. That's weird. He needs to be up there as one of the best rappers ever, regardless if his flow was dope. Because he wasn't the most lyrical. He wasn't the illest when it came to the bars, but He created a culture. It's grown ass men. Look, I know grown ass men that's 60 years old that try to act like Chief Keef. Like it's grown ass men out here acting like Chief Keef, man. On some real shit. Not little kid. It's grown ass men out here acting like Chief Keef. I think his impact was that strong. But I wanted to bring to your attention, Sosa was turned up at the fucking BET Awards. I thought that was dope as hell to see that. You know, to see the world finally giving him his recognition, in my opinion. We didn't see no little Dirk tweeting out anything about this, though. We seen a lot of artists tweeting out about that shit. When you see Dirk tweet out about it, I'm pretty sure we're going to get some Dirk tweeting out about Sosa, man. I want to ask y'all a question before I get up out of here on some real shit, because I ain't talked to y'all in a while. That's why I want to ask y'all a question. What's the first words that came to your mind when you seen Sosa at the BET Awards, walking through that red carpet, swagged up, doing all kind of shit? What's up, Mr. Glow? Doing all that shit. What y'all thought when y'all seen that and then seen them perform? I want to know. I read every comment. It's the homie True Teller Street Reporter.